Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub. The year is 2026, and Kawasaki has reached into its rich and rebellious past to resurrect an icon that once ruled the streets with a screaming two-stroke soundtrack and a reputation for being wild and untamed. The name KH400 is back, and this time, it's not just a nostalgic badge, it's a bold reimagination of a cult classic that once symbolized speed, edge, and excitement. For fans of the original triple-cylinder rocket, the return of the KH400 is a dream come true. But this new version isn't just a museum piece on wheels, it's a fully modern machine wrapped in vintage appeal, and it might just be one of the most thrilling bikes Kawasaki has released in years. The original KH400 from the 1970s was infamous for its lightweight frame, its snappy power band, and that raspy, aggressive sound that only a two-stroke triple could deliver. But with emissions regulations and safety expectations evolving over the decades, Kawasaki couldn't simply bring back the same formula. What they've done instead is much more impressive. They've captured the essence of that original bike and translated it into a 2026-ready machine that looks, feels, and rides like a KH should, while packing cutting-edge technology and precision engineering beneath its classic lines. Let's start with the engine, the heart of the beast. Kawasaki has developed a modern 400 cubic centimeters inline triple, but this time it's a clean-burning four-stroke with variable valve timing and a hybrid assist system that delivers both the power rush you'd expect from a KH and the environmental responsibility demanded in today's market. It puts out an impressive 60 horsepower at 10,000 RPM, with torque peaking at around 42 Nm. That might not sound monstrous, but the key lies in how it's delivered. This triple revs fast and smooth, and the torque curve is tuned to provide that old-school hit when you twist the throttle, making the bike feel alive and eager at every flick of the wrist. The hybrid assist kicks in seamlessly during low-end acceleration, giving it an instant punch off the line that's reminiscent of the old two-stroke surge, without the smoke or oil drips. And just like the original, the new KH400 is light and flickable. The chassis is a steel trellis frame that mimics the classic double cradle look but is optimized with high-tensile steel and a tuned geometry that makes the bike incredibly responsive. It weighs just 165 kilograms wet, yes, that light. That's lighter than most modern 400 cubic centimeters bikes, and it's a major contributor to the KH400's agile, go-anywhere spirit. Paired with a short 1,350 mm wheelbase and a wide, flat handlebar, it feels more like a supermoto in traffic but transforms into a scalpel on twisty roads. Whether you're slicing through city lanes or tearing down a canyon, the KH400 handles like a dream. The suspension setup is minimalist yet refined. Up front, it features a 41 mm adjustable telescopic fork with retro-style gaiters, giving you 120 mm of travel. In the rear, a DualShock setup with piggyback reservoirs not only enhances the classic aesthetic but also delivers excellent damping characteristics. It's tuned for spirited riding, with just enough compliance to soak up rough surfaces while still offering plenty of feedback. Braking is handled by a single 320 mm disc up front with a 4-piston caliper and a 240 mm disc at the rear. ABS is standard, but it's a lightweight unit designed to intervene only when absolutely necessary. Kawasaki wanted to maintain that raw, connected feel without compromising safety. But perhaps the most striking element of the 2026 KH400 is its design. Kawasaki has absolutely nailed the retro-modern look, staying faithful to the original KH style while updating the details to match modern tastes. The tank is beautifully sculpted, with those iconic teardrop contours and pinstriped graphics that scream 1970s Japanese street culture. The side panels feature classic KH400 badging, and the tail section finishes with a raised ducktail that mirrors the original silhouette. The round LED headlamp is housed in a chrome shell, with fork-mounted indicators and a twin-pot analog-digital combo gauge that pays homage to the past while integrating modern data like gear position, fuel range, and even a Bluetooth connection to your phone via Kawasaki Radiology. It rolls on 18-inch wheels front and rear, spoked of course, but tubeless for ease of maintenance. The tires are classic profile Dunlops made exclusively for the KH400, grippy, stylish, and sized to keep the handling sharp. The exhaust system is a work of art in itself. Kawasaki opted for a 3x3 stainless setup that mimics the old triple pipes, complete with polished chrome finishes and a soundtrack that's throaty, raspy, and unmistakably triple in tone. It might be a four-stroke now, but it still sings with character. When it comes to rider ergonomics, the KH400 hits a sweet spot. The upright riding position, mid-mounted foot controls, and slim tank make for a natural, easy-going stance that's perfect for both city cruising and backroad blasting. The seat height is a manageable 790 mm, and the seat itself is a beautifully stitched bench-style unit with just the right amount of cushioning. It encourages you to ride all day without a second thought. For taller riders, there's enough legroom to stay comfortable, and for beginners or shorter riders, the lightweight and low stance make it extremely accessible. Electronics are kept refreshingly simple. You get switchable traction control, dual-mode ride maps standard and sport, and a slipper clutch for smoother downshifts. There's no TFT screen, no ride-by-wire complexity. Kawasaki wanted this to be a purist's machine. Everything you need, nothing you don't. It's about reconnecting the rider to the machine, to the road, and to that thrill that only a raw, responsive motorcycle can deliver. And they've nailed it. The KH400 also includes a few thoughtful modern touches that make it more livable for daily use. The LED lighting all around ensures visibility and durability, and there's even a USB-C charging port discreetly tucked beneath the seat. The fuel tank holds 14 liters, and thanks to the efficient triple-cylinder engine with hybrid assist, you can expect a real-world range of around 300 kilometers per tank, making it practical enough for weekend getaways as well as urban commuting. Pricing is where Kawasaki really surprises. Despite its premium build quality and retro charm, the 2026 KH400 comes in at an estimated $6,499. That puts it right in the sweet spot for entry-level riders looking for something unique, while also appealing to experienced bikers who want a stylish second bike with character. And make no mistake, this isn't just a styling exercise. The KH400 is meant to be ridden hard and often. It rewards spirited riding, rewards corner carving, and most of all, rewards those who appreciate what motorcycles used to be, while embracing what they can be now. Available in 3 colors: lime green, candy red, and a special edition metallic midnight with gold pinstripes, the KH400 is as photogenic as it is functional. Each one feels like a tribute to an era gone by, yet unmistakably 2026 in its refinement. Kawasaki will also be offering a line of factory accessories, including a cafe-style seat cowl, bar-end mirrors, and a performance exhaust upgrade that unlocks a slightly deeper note for those who want more bark from their triple. The KH400 stands as a perfect example of how a brand can honor its history without being trapped by it. Kawasaki could have played it safe, offering a rebadged standard bike with retro styling. Instead, they poured effort into giving the KH400 a unique platform, one that captures the magic of the original in a way that feels new, vibrant, and incredibly fun. It's more than a bike, it's a celebration of motorcycling itself. This is Bike Culture Hub, and you've just experienced the full throttle breakdown of the 2026 Kawasaki KH400. If you felt the pulse of nostalgia, if you could almost hear that triple growl, and if your heart beat a little faster during this ride, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There's a lot more coming your way. Because bikes like these deserve stories, and stories like these deserve to be told. Keep riding, stay loud, and we'll see you in the next one.